This is a temple dedicated to Athena Parthenos, meaning the Virgin, the one who never married or had children, and this is why we call this the Parthenon, coming from the Greek word Parthenos and literally meaning the house of the Virgin, right? Okay. Now, this is the most famous monument in the country. Parthenon, together with all the other monuments, of course, was the result of a vote for the first time in human history, and this is really important, right? One more reason why both the Parthenon and the rest of the monuments are really special monuments, the time when they were all constructed, the 5th century, the golden age of Athens. This is a very special time for this city. This is the time when in the city democracy was born, but apart from the birth of democracy, this is also the time when in this city there were many other extraordinary things happening for some reason all at the same time. This is the time when in the city there were many charismatic leaders like Pericles, the man leading Athens most of the time during the golden age, and of course the man who is considered to be the father of democracy. This is also the time when in the city there were many gifted philosophers and sophists, including one of the greatest philosophers of all times, the founder of Western philosophy according to some, Socrates. And of course this is also the time when in this city there were many talented architects, like the architect of the entrance building, Mythocles, the architects of the Parthenon, Iktinos and Kallikratis, and together with all these talented architects, many other talented artists like Phidias, a very famous sculptor of the 5th century, the man who had the overall supervision of the construction of the Parthenon and the rest of the monuments, and also the man who created one of the most famous statues for the goddess Athena, the statue for Athena Parthenos, the one that used to be inside this temple, a huge statue of over 12 meters height made out of ivory and gold. A statue that unfortunately hasn't survived to this day, right? Just like most of the statues that were initially inside ancient Greek temples. So, a very special time for this city, a lot of extraordinary things happening for some reason all at the same time, and of course, making the Parthenon, together with all the other monuments, even more special. But apart from these two reasons having to do with both the Parthenon and the rest of the monuments, we have two more reasons why this temple in particular is a very special temple, a unique monument, and these are of course the temple's architecture and the temple's decoration. In the construction of the Parthenon, we actually have so many new, innovative and special architectural features. In this construction, in the construction of the Parthenon, we have for the first time in the history of ancient Greek architecture, a change in the proportions ratio, the ratio between width, the short sides, and length, the long sides, right? This proportions ratio used to be 3:7 before the construction of the Parthenon. In this construction, it became 4:9, and this is a proportions ratio known nowadays as the golden ratio.